Have you ever been on a peaceful stroll, just enjoying your day, when, out of nowhere, a dog you've never met comes charging toward you like you're their long-lost friend? Maybe they're wagging their tail, sniffing you up and down, and practically begging for attention. At first you might wonder, why me? What did I do to deserve this love? Why do random dogs approach certain people, and not others? Well, there's more going on than meets the eye. Stick with me because we're about to uncover the secrets behind this quirky behavior. And by the end of this video, you'll see why random dogs are so drawn to you, and how you can even attract more furry friends. But first, let's start with something that most people overlook: your scent. Imagine this. You're walking down the street enjoying the sunshine when out of nowhere, a dog comes barreling toward you like you're a long-lost friend. Wait, did you drop a steak in your pocket? Nope. Here's the wild part. That dog hasn't even locked eyes with you yet. Instead, it's got its nose in the air, sniffing like a four-legged detective. What's it after? It's you. Yes, you. Dogs are basically superheroes of smell. Seriously, while we humans limp along with a measly 5 million olfactory receptors, dogs are rocking a mind-blowing 300 million. That's like comparing a tricycle to a rocket ship. So what does that mean for you? Dogs can sniff out things we can't even dream of, including your emotions. Yup, you heard me. Dogs can literally smell your feelings. Feeling on top of the world? Your body is pumping out happy pheromones, and dogs are like, hey, I want some of that good vibe energy. But if you're stressed or anxious, guess what? They pick up on that too. Sometimes they'll trot over just to give you a little comfort, like a furry therapist who works for belly rubs. And it's not just your mood they're sniffing out. Dogs are reading your entire scent story, from your natural body odor, don't worry, we all have one, to the lingering scent of your own pet dog. Yep, they know if you've been cheating with another pup. And even the crumbs from that snack you just devoured. Nothing gets past their nose. It's like you're walking around with a scent profile that tells every dog in the neighborhood if you're friendly, safe, or just had a really great sandwich. And get this, studies show dogs are drawn to people who smell like other dogs they've had good times with. So if a random dog runs up to you, maybe you remind them of their best buddy from the park. So next time you're out and about and a dog runs up to you, remember, they're not just reacting to your appearance. They're reacting to the invisible signals you're giving off through your scent, which, in a way, makes you a magnet for dogs. But it's not just your scent that draws them in. How you move and carry yourself plays a huge role as well. Now, let's talk about how you move. It's not just your scent that grabs a dog's attention, it's also the way you carry yourself. Seriously, have you ever felt like a dog is giving you the once-over as you walk by? That's because dogs are basically furry body language detectives. They can read your mood and intentions just by watching how you stand or move. It's like they have a built-in vibe detector. Think about it, when you spot someone with a chill, open posture, don't you feel more comfortable saying hi? Of course you do. Well, dogs are exactly the same. They're magnetically drawn to people who look relaxed and approachable. It's like you're wearing an invisible dog-friendly sign. If you're giving off open, non-aggressive vibes, dogs are way more likely to come say hello. Who knew posture could be your secret superpower? But, uh-oh. If you're standing stiff as a board, arms crossed, shoulders up to your ears, you might as well be holding up a do not disturb sign. Dogs pick up on that tension instantly. On the flip side, if you're loose, relaxed, and strolling at an easy pace, dogs read that as, hey, I'm cool, come hang out. Who wouldn't want to be friends with that person? And get this, a 2021 study from the University of Naples actually proved it. Dogs are way more likely to approach humans who look relaxed, rather than those who seem tense or closed off. Science for the win! Dogs are so good at this, they can spot even the tiniest muscle twitch. Nervous? Anxious? Your four-legged audience probably knows before you do. No pressure, right? Ever notice how some dogs just can't resist coming over when you're strutting your stuff, head held high, feeling confident? That's not luck, that's your body language working its magic. It's no accident. Dogs are reading your every move. And when you look open and friendly, they're all in for a meet and greet. Instant besties. But wait, there's more to it than just posture. Stay tuned, because next, we're diving into how the tone of your voice plays a huge role in attracting random dogs. You might find this one a bit funny, but here's the truth. Dogs love baby talk. Seriously, have you ever caught yourself squealing, "Who's a good boy?" in a voice so high only dogs and dolphins can hear it? Don't worry, you're not alone. And guess what? Dogs eat it up. That silly sing-songy tone isn't just adorable, it's like a warm, fuzzy blanket for your pup's soul. It tells them, hey, you're safe, you're loved, and you're the star of the show. But why do dogs go bananas for baby talk? Here's the scoop. Dogs are hardwired to tune into those playful, exaggerated sounds, what scientists call dog-directed speech. Yes, that's a real thing. And get this, it's not just us being goofy. Science backs it up. Studies show dogs light up when we use that goofy, over-the-top voice. It's like their version of a standing ovation. Dr. Julianne Kaminsky, yes, there are actual dog voice experts, found that dogs feel extra loved and cared for when we talk to them like babies. It's basically a love language, but with more tail wags. Here's where it gets wild. Puppies? Oh, they're total suckers for the squeaky stuff. One who's a cutie, and they're all ears, ready to bounce off the walls. But adult dogs? They're a little more sophisticated. Sure, they love the tone, but they're also listening for the real message. Good boy means treats, belly rubs, and maybe a little pride. So if you gush, "Who's a good boy?" in your best cartoon voice, a puppy will be hypnotized by your enthusiasm, like you just invented happiness. But your grown-up dog? They're nodding along thinking, "Yes, I'm a good boy, thank you for noticing." It's all about the words and the feels. So next time you spot a dog, don't be shy. Crank up the charm, toss in a little puppy talk, and watch those furry ears perk up like you're the best thing since bacon. You might just discover the secret handshake to a dog's heart, and suddenly, you're the most popular human at the park. But hey, don't forget, words aren't everything. Sometimes it's all about the vibe you're sending out. Dogs are like furry little happiness detectors. If you're radiating good energy, they'll be drawn to you like magnets to a fridge. Stick with me because we're about to explore how your emotional vibe can make you irresistible to dogs. Dogs don't just pick up on how we smell or sound, they can sense our energy too. Ever feel like you're a dog magnet but you have no idea why? Well, buckle up because your dog-attracting superpower might just be your vibe. You know that phrase, good vibes only? Turns out, dogs are the original vibe detectors. Seriously, they could teach a masterclass in reading the room. They're like four-legged mood rings, picking up on your emotional state before you even say a word. If you're radiating calm, confidence, and positivity, dogs are basically thinking, "Hey, this human's got it together, let's go say hi." But if you're a bundle of nerves, dogs notice that too. They might tiptoe over like, you okay, buddy? Or sometimes they'll just keep their distance, like, nope, not today. In fact, a 2020 study from Kyoto University found that dogs are drawn to people who give off chill, balanced energy. So, if you're channeling your inner yoga instructor, you're basically irresistible to dogs. But if you're wound up tighter than a squeaky toy, dogs might just steer clear. Can you blame them? They've spent thousands of years learning to read us like an open book. They're emotional chameleons, mirroring our moods, copying our body language, and sometimes even our facial expressions. It's like having a furry little therapist. So if you're the type who's playful and relaxed, you're basically sending out a dog's welcome sign. Who wouldn't want to hang out with you? That's like rolling out the red carpet for every pup in the park. But if you're tense or closed off, dogs might just give you the side eye and keep on trotting. So next time you're out and hoping for a furry friend to come your way, take a deep breath, flash a smile, and let those good vibes flow. Who knows? You might just make a new best friend with a wagging tail and a goofy grin. But why do some dogs approach no matter what? It all comes down to familiarity and memory. Believe it or not, dogs have an incredible memory. Seriously, have you ever wondered how a dog can spot you from across the park and come running like you're a long-lost celebrity? That's because dogs have something called episodic memory. Yep, they remember specific moments, especially the ones starring you. If you've ever shared a belly rub, a treat, or even just a smile with a dog, chances are you're living rent-free in their memory. Even if you think you're a total stranger to them, you might just be that awesome human from the other day. Think of it like this. You remind them of someone they trust. Dogs are basically furry nostalgia machines. They can link your face, your voice, or even your walk to happy memories, like that time someone gave them a treat or a scratch behind the ears. So, if you've ever treated a dog with kindness, they might remember that and decide you're worth approaching the next time they see you. And here's the kicker. It's not just your own dog who's keeping tabs. Nope, even random pups you meet on the street are taking mental notes. Ever had a stranger's dog run up to you like your old pals? Maybe you remind them of someone who gave them a treat, or maybe you just have that dog person vibe. It could be your smile, your energy, or even the way you say, "Who's a good boy?" Dogs pick up on all of it, and it sparks those happy memories. Fun fact, some dogs have been known to recognize people they've met months or even years ago. Imagine being greeted like a rock star by a dog who remembers the good times you shared. Now that's a confidence boost. So, if a dog seems to approach you out of nowhere, it might not be so random after all. They could be remembering a time when they felt safe or happy around someone just like you. Now let's talk about one more fascinating thing that draws dogs to us. The connection we have with them, which might just be the most surprising part of all. At the end of the day, sometimes a dog's attraction to you can't be fully explained by scent, body language, or energy. But have you ever wondered, why do some dogs just seem to pick you out of a crowd? Is it your dazzling smile, your irresistible walk, or maybe you just have that dog magnet energy? Sometimes it's like you're the chosen one, and you have no idea why. Even animal behaviorists like Patricia McConnell scratch their heads at this. Sure, they'll talk about familiarity and comfort, but let's be real. Sometimes it's just pure doggy intuition at work. Maybe you remind them of their favorite human, or maybe you just give off treats in my pocket vibes. Dogs are experts at reading us, but sometimes they just go with their gut. And their gut says, hey, I like this human. Isn't it wild? One minute you're minding your own business, the next you're getting tail wags and puppy eyes from a total stranger. It's not always about science. Sometimes it's just about the magic in the moment. This is why some dogs, even if you've never met, will plop down right next to you like your old friends. It's like they're saying, hey, you seem cool, let's hang out. Or maybe they just hit you with those big, soulful eyes, seriously. Who can resist that? It's enough to melt even the toughest heart. There's no logic, just pure connection. And honestly, isn't that what makes the human-animal bond so incredible? It's unpredictable, it's heartwarming, and sometimes it's just plain funny. So, next time a dog runs up to you, remember, there's a chance you're just one of those lucky people who share that inexplicable bond with dogs. So, why do random dogs always approach you? It's a combination of factors: scent, body language, tone, energy, and even memory, but sometimes it's just a natural connection that you can't fully explain. Now that you know why dogs might be so drawn to you, let's dive into another fascinating topic. 10 scientifically proven traits dogs can't resist in humans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep learning more about your furry friends.